Hey, it's me. It's been forever, huh? Well, okay, I have some updates for you guys. I know that I've been talking to you guys for about 6 months now, maybe a little longer, about persevering and about going to the next level no matter what. Well, I actually wanted to just let you guys know that living the life that you're called to live takes sacrifice. But it also brings reward. I know 16 weeks ago, I was talking to you guys about how I was so excited about going to school, and I was so excited about real estate, and I was so excited, and I was so excited. And today, it was just like a milestone happened. This is the end of the 16 weeks, so I'm like at week 15-ish. 16 ends on Monday. And I'm in those crunches where I'm doing final exams now. And I haven't done final exams for quite a while, right? So I have been so utterly tired. I locked my keys in the car. No, not locked them in the car. I left them in the car twice last week. The first time I left them in the car, they were on the passenger side. The second time I left them in the car, they were actually in the ignition and the car battery died. So I had to wait for roadside assistance to come in to take care of all the situation. Anyway, business is picked up in terms of interior design. Speaking engagements are coming up out of the wazoo. And I was also, not out of the wazoo, out of the woodwork, right? And so I was actually also working with my class. So this is the semester of my class ended last week. So today, back to today, just kind of giving you a brief overview, and I had a major life change which really threw me off, and I'm still not quite sure where I am with that. But it is what it is, and I'm grateful for the life that I have. So that just kind of it's been one shift after another for the last maybe 2-3 weeks, like crazy stuff. And not sleeping, trying to maintain veganism, because now I'm a vegan. I was like mostly vegan while I was trying to go through the beginning of the process, but now I've like given up chicken and given up fish, and I'm incorporating this whole new diet, right? So a bunch of changes at the same time. But today was unlike any other day, in that I actually am beginning to see the fruit of the 16 weeks. So a lot of you know that I was a real estate agent in Michigan, and I took my first test today, my final exam. 3 more to go. Oh, actually 2 more to go. The last one is actually a project, and I'm halfway through with that. But the first exam is obviously it was real estate law, so it was pretty rough in terms of understanding case law, understanding groundbreaking cases, and understanding all this other stuff, along with all of the other stuff that goes along with real estate, right? So not that I didn't have that background before, but it's very different coming to a new state. Not very different, but there are a lot of new things that I had to learn. So I went in the class and I aced my final. I went back over it twice to make sure that I knew what I knew, just to make sure that I wasn't like moving too fast and putting the wrong answers and all that stuff. And literally, I walked out of my final so confident that I knew what I knew, not because I took a test and I passed it, but because the way that my instructor answered the questions, it prompted my knowledge differently. So I was actually able to say that I firmly know what I know about this, that, or the other, which is very different than understanding it from the books, right? So I've been really and truly learning, but learning and applying it to the foundation of what I'm becoming. And literally, I now have like a $200 prep class that I need to go through, that they say I need to go through, and then I can take my real estate license, and I can start out 2014 living a dream that I have had since I was 6 or 7 years now. I've been in California 4 years, and it takes me to like another door that is beginning to open in my life map, and I am so overwhelmed and so utterly grateful. Sorry. So utterly grateful that I even get the opportunity, because some people don't have the strength to take the opportunity even when it's handed to them. They don't have what it takes to be comfortable in uncomfortable situations, to push past the things that make you feel less, the situations that are foreign, and find the strength that makes you grow into the next level of who you are. And I just wanted to say that truly all things are possible if you just believe. Truly, it's all in you if you just let it out. Truly, it is an amazing journey if you just allow yourself the opportunity to go through the journey. The class that I was teaching, the class that I was teaching this semester, I got such wonderful reviews back. I literally sat on my couch and cried and talked to God and said, I can't believe that you are allowing me to do this. I can't believe that I really get to live all the stuff that I've been seeing for so long. And this wealth of gratefulness came over me, that beyond the life shifts and beyond the feelings of uncomfortable and beyond the feelings of overwhelm, there is everything that I knew was always there is really there for me. And this is just the beginning. So as I sit here tonight crying, I'm very grateful to God for all that He is allowing in my life, because I am being obedient to Him. Don't get it twisted. It is not about what I want that makes this easy and convenient. This is 100% me saying yes to Him. And 100% me allowing Him to do what He does for me in my life when I don't know what's happening, when I don't feel comfortable, when I don't know how to do what I'm doing or know how to do what I'm trying to do. Watching my sisters in my circle, like Nikki Klug, like Cece, like Denise, like Janine, like TJ, like Dee. Watching them become who they are in amazement, and cheering them on and all the stuff that they do, and actually getting to know that I get to do the same thing my own way too. So I just want to give you some encouragement in the middle of all the stuff that is so wonderful in my life, in the time when it's actually so uncomfortable and so different. I feel the change happening. I feel the door opening, to the next thing that I've been pushing for 4.5 years. Promising myself that I would allow God to do for me and through me since I was a very little girl. And understanding what Susie and what Lisa talk about when they say knees knocking, teeth chattering. I'm going to do this anyway. Because what's on the other side is so much more important than this moment of fear and this moment of doubt and this moment of maybe I can't do this. Maybe I'm really not who I see in my future. Beyond all of those things that could make you stop, it's most important to believe God and to keep moving. Because if you don't, you'll have what you had. And having what you had is not enough. At least it's not enough for me. I don't want having what I had. I don't want to be comfortably uncomfortable anymore. I want the life that God promised me. And my part is to do the hard stuff. And His part is to do the impossible. And I'm not willing to compromise for less. So I want to encourage you tonight to stand up for all the stuff that you know that you can be. And don't let yourself talk you out of it. Don't let the people around you talk you out of it. Don't let your family talk you out of it. Don't let everybody say you can't, because yes, you can. And be bold enough to be okay with the fact that you don't know everything, because you don't have to. All you have to know is that you have the ability to try and move forward from there. And you can. Despite the chaos all around you, despite the people that you have to let go, despite the people that walk away. Because I lost at least 3 really great friends this year. People, some of them that have walked with me for 20-something years. And some of them that I've known for a very short time. But all in all, I'm comfortable enough to say that if they don't come back, that I'm okay with that. Because it is what it is, and it's not going to change. And I'm comfortable enough to be okay with the fact that I have to proceed in a different direction, no matter what that means. So, this is the beginning of me going to the next level and living life in 4G, and I can't wait to see what God has for me there. I can't wait to see what God has for us all there. Life in 4G is living in God, living a life of giving, living a life of gratitude, and living unapologetically in your greatness. Don't stop, peeps. Don't stop. The pain of staying the same is much worse than the pain of being somebody who you want to be and changing.